Oh, and welcome people back to Let's Play Copyright Strikes because random bar noises.
Those are copyrighted, you know. Generic bar noise.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Just this is the weirdest copyright strike I've ever seen.
Well, another one I got was on Panzer Dragoon Saga for Dead Silence.
Yeah, that one too, yeah. God.
Because
Didn't you
wind is
also
not.
get copyrighted for water noise or something like that too at one
No, it was
point?
for wind in.
Oh.
It was for wind in Eternal Darkness, and I also got copyrighted for bubbles in the water realm. Yes.
Oh goodness.
I totally did not sneak into your house. What you're talking about?
No, not at all. Let's go see what Charlotte thinks. Thank you, Charlotte.
Yes. It would be funny if she didn't even know half the things she's talking about.
Right.
Like she was legitimately possessed by something that gives you hints.
She was the embodiment of hell the whole time.
They chose like the best netherworlds for her to like. No, it couldn't have been the Forgotten Palace. It couldn't have been
The
the
fairy
Fairy
realm.
Realm
No.
because a girl wouldn't want to hang out in a place like that. No, she,
No.
she She goes to the den of the she goes to the endless corridor and the hell realm.
Charlotte's hardcore, man. Don't fuck with her.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what I wonder what kind of game she was playing with Gim and Gam.
Hide the body is what my guess would be.
Uh, or like find out where it is.
Right.
One of them hides the body and the other one just has to look for it.
Getting
Uh,
away with murder.
Worm called, worm called.
Oh my god. Tangled corridor. Oh jeez.
So yeah, at that point I just decided. Well, no. At that point I had already done Tangled Corridor, so I just needed to go to my bat cave, and
Yes.
yes.
And drink yourself to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Every night I drink myself to sleep.
But that same glass of wine, it must not take much to frickin' put Keats out, man.
Maybe he just gets a fresh one of the same kind every night.
Maybe.
It's probably the it's probably what most of the money he pays for this apartment goes into.
Well, considering he only has the bare minimum.
He doesn't get a bed, but he gets a bottle of wine.
A super small couch will do. Just need some wine.
Hmm.
Hey, buddy, can you spare some food? Oh, you're contemplating your existence. Alright.
It's not very nice to say.
Miss Frizzle, what the hell? You're in on it, aren't you? Oh. Hmm. Poor Scarecrow.
He's your favorite character.
He is, but he's gonna be gone by the end of this game. I already know it.
This is like the weirdest order in which they put. It's neither. It's not even alphabetical, as far as I can tell.
Well, I mean, the most pressing matter is obviously a stolen bottle of wine. Come on now.
Well, I mean, Keats isn't going to be able to. Keats isn't going to be able to sleep without it.
Exactly. Of course, that's priority one.
But no, what I mean, the order of those side quests is so off. A side quest we have already done is in between two new side quests, and they're not even alphabetically arranged.
Nope. So they're gonna drink at the top of the frickin' Tower of Sin. I mean, I guess it's a pretty decent spot for that.
Mm-hmm. They give you a time limit, a very generous one at that.
4 minutes.
Yeah, you can literally just check every corner of this place, and you will still have a lot of time left.
Speaking of which,
These assholes.
so we bomb them.
Burn them to hell. Well,
Yeah.
no, actually, they're already in hell.
So burn them to purgatory, I guess.
But purgatory is less terrible.
Well, it still involves fire in some, visions of it. So you know what? It works.
Doop, doop. Nothing over there. So just skippity skip to the elevator.
And then more folks. Just
Well,
remember
this
not
is
to
a new
accidentally
one.
go down again.
That was terrible. It really was. And I had to go through it. They really love Claudia boomerangs.
So it's time to destroy them.
Exactly.
That's with the ground pound.
I really wish the transition from between the modes was smoother, so you could appreciate it more.
Yeah.
But I guess they probably, well, all things considered, it isn't. It is by far one of the better optimized games to come out in early PS3.
Yeah.
Now I am running it off of off of the hard drive. I am running it off of. I am running it off of the hard drive, so certain aspects of it are improved.
Like
Because
load
of
time.
like load times, yes, and also if I if I weren't using it that way. I've read that this game just gets slower when like entering and exiting folk editing or like getting a new folk.
Mhm.
When it just gets slower and slower as you go on because there's more things.
So I guess the lesson of today is get the digital version of this game.
There isn't one.
Oh, whoops.
That's one really sad part about it because There is a lot of content on it for on the web, like on the on PSN.
Yeah.
But they didn't actually put the PSN version up
Hmm.
in no region, which I just find it really odd,
Yeah, it is.
especially since it is made by Sony, so you know.
You would think there'd be a digital one.
Mm-hmm. And this is also the reason why the copies of the game are slowly getting more expensive.
Yeah.
When I bought this like 3 years ago or so, um, it went for like 15, $20. Nowadays it goes for like 30 and 40.
Yeah. So, if you want this game, better buy it now before it gets even more expensive.
Because before it becomes even more collectible.
Mm-hmm.